All right, great. Thanks, Andy and Val, for joining. And what we like to do is kind of understand why Emerse and get a feel for kind of some of the challenges that you were facing, what led you to Emerse, and things of that nature. So I appreciate you joining the call today and giving us some of your feedback this morning.
Yeah, I think well, thanks for having us. The challenges that we were facing at Johnstone Supply Wines Group here in St. Louis was that we have a lot of experience on the sales team, both industry experience and sales knowledge. The struggles that we were having was that we did not have a documented sales process or a sales playbook that was desperately needed as we continue to expand. We didn't have that to be able to share with the sales team to make sure our messaging was consistent across the board, across both of our sales platforms, with our inside sales team and our outside sales team. And Emerse was a company that we found and ran into that talked the same language that we did, that was very interested in helping us develop and implement the playbook, and which is the reason why that we selected Emerse.
Yeah, and Andy, one of the things that really resonated with me that you've said to me a few times when we were in person or over Zoom was you were looking at a couple of different companies and digging in a little more as to why you chose Immerse. I love that story. If you wouldn't mind repeating it.
Yeah, I mean, we like to have fun here at Johnstone Supply Wines Group, and I know the Emerse team does. When we met Mornay, he really spoke our language in regards to the sports aspect of things. And I think anybody who enjoys sports, or even if you don't know much about sports, each organization in the sporting world issues playbooks for their players, their athletes, their teams. And when Mornay was talking about that, it really resonated with our president and Valerie, who's on here, and myself and our leadership team to have a company that understands that and can develop that playbook just how we want to do it to deliver to our team, was somebody that we definitely wanted to partner with because they get it.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I appreciate that, Andy. And that's something that we at Immerse, obviously, we don't sell just that one solution. We listen to you and kind of develop the playbook out based on your needs. And so that was something that I know we've talked about a few times that really resonated with me. What would you say, and between you and Val, I'd love your feedback too. What would you say that were some of the most impactful changes? And I know we're getting towards the end of the engagement, but some of the changes that over the time we've been working with Johnstone.
I think, for me, the kind of the highlights were the weaknesses that we saw in our sales plan and our playbook as we developed it, that were kind of eye opening, that we didn't realize. I didn't realize how structurally inadequate we were in certain areas, and having it now on electronic format in a playbook format really showed some light in those areas that we needed to fix and clean up, and to simplify things. And we run kind of on a KISS principle here: keep it simple, stupid. And this enabled us to figure out those areas where we needed to clean that up in our sales process.
Okay. Awesome. Val, any where would you say?
Yeah, I would say for me, it was really just all about defining our processes. And it really helped me as a mid-level manager understand our overall strategy and really get in line with our leadership team and their vision for the company and where it's going. And I mean, ultimately, it's taking our team to the next level is what we're really focused on. I mean, I feel like we had a good handle on the basics, but really having a guide like this playbook to help with the practicing part of sales and not just going into the game unprepared. It helped us get ahead of that, do a better job of coaching as a management team, and then just equipping our team to get out there and make the most of every customer interaction that they have.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys for that. And I guess one last question I'd have is what type of advice would you give somebody that's looking to or that's considering working with Emerse for similar engagements that you guys went through?
Wow, that's a loaded question. I would say Adam, who is our coach, did an excellent job in kicking me in the rear end to stay on track. I would say this process can lead you to get off track because, again, you're in this position of designing this playbook and working with Emerse because you haven't done it in the past. And now this is structurally in front of you now to put all your thoughts into there. And so I would say is to be consistent, which I wasn't until Adam kicked me in the rear end to get going. But in the end, it really helped us identify how to build the playbook and make it understandable as we continue to scale our sales team.
Awesome. Val, any words of wisdom?
Yeah, I would just add in, be prepared to put in the work. Don't think this is the easy pill that's gonna, automatically bring sales into your organization. Be prepared to put in the work, but in the long run, it's absolutely worth it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your candor and the plug. And Andy, I'll send you the $20 for plugging me as the coach as well. But all
I
right,
thought it
guys.
was more than that, but
Yeah,
figured
yeah, yeah.
you'd
Well,
take me down like that.
that's right. We'll negotiate that piece. But all right, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
All right. Take care.
Thanks, Adam.